Check. Let's see if this is working. Check. Let's see if this is working. Welcome everybody. Let's see, how do I open up the chat again? Welcome everybody. Yo, what's up guys? I can see the gang is here again. Let me see, add tab to new group. I want to try to open up the chat here so I can read as well. All right. One second, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to open up the chat from this broadcast, but it's not giving it to me. Let me figure this out quickly so I can talk to you guys as well. How's everyone doing? You guys good? Yo, what's up, Olivier? Yeah, man, it's been a while since I've been on one of these streams. I have to be honest, I was quite busy. Use this link, Chris. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let me open up the chat real quick. Yes. Not that big. All right. Good. We have the chat finally. What's up, Major? I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been quite busy last couple of months. I had a lot of stuff going on music-wise. I changed management. I kind of had to reschedule my time because I was spending so much time on teaching and working for others that I didn't have a lot of time working on my own music. So I did all that, got a lot of new music ready for release. I'm playing Tomorrowland again this summer, which has been exciting. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Hydro? Do we post a song under the stream or chat in Discord? You have to put it in Discord, and then I'm just going through the list. And yeah, that's it. Busy is good. Yeah, busy is good, man. I can't complain, to be honest. I can remember a time where I was sitting in my studio every day, and I just had no clue what I was doing with my music career, and I was just making music and nothing was happening. And now I'm in a luxury position where I'm so busy that I have to decide what things I'm going to say yes to and whatnot. So yeah, I'm grateful. But sometimes it's also a bit overwhelming. All right. Okay, guys, let's just jump into the first song and let's have a listen. By the way, guys, can you let me know if you can hear the audio well? If not, I can try to fix some settings. right. Definitely a super unique song. Let me start with it's quite difficult to talk about a song like this and saying what is good and what is not because this is so original. Like, um, I guess this is you, right? This is not a certain genre, so it doesn't fit inside a box. What I would say is that even though it sounds super creative, I think structure wise you can work on a couple of things because it was quite repetitive. Um, and I think you should either pick a pop, R&B, hip hop type of arrangement, or pick a dance type of arrangement with a good breakdown, build up, drop, or go chorus, pre, verse, and just go with a pop arrangement. Um, I mean, first, pre-chorus, chorus. That's what I meant. So I'm missing that in this. It's just a super creative song. Uh, Kind of weird if you ask me, but yeah, just not. It got a bit boring after a while and repetitive. It just needs some more variation. All right, let's keep going with DJ Maximus. By the way, guys, I'm curious, what kind of genres are you guys producing? I know there's probably a lot of tech house in here, but I'm curious to hear if there's anyone producing any other genres. Okay, let's have a listen. All right, this is a cool one. I have a couple of things that I think you can improve. You have a lot of good melodies in here, like a lot of them, like good arps, chords are nice, you have a nice vocal. But what is your main element? You have to think about that when making a song. And right now I'm confused because in the first part I'm not hearing the vocal that I'm hearing in the second part. But when I'm listening to the vocal in the second part, it's a bit fighting with the other sounds and doesn't have like a clear space. So yeah, I think you need to work a bit more on the mix. I think the kick drum can be a little bit louder. Your drums can be a little bit louder. All the sounds have different echoes and reverbs. And I think if you use some send return channels and give them all the same type of echoes and reverb, that can also help a lot. So yeah, just trying to give you some pointers for the mixing. Because I think you do have a lot of cool like sounds and stuff in here that could work very well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, someone is producing jazz. Submit one song, man. Let's see if I can give some feedback on it. Bass Tech House. Yo, what's up? David. David, I never know how to pronounce your artist name. Is it Mo or Mole or what is it? Also excited to hear one of your songs again. Row Minimal. I've never heard of Row Minimal. What is that? Acid and electro type. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. All right, let's keep going with the next song. We have Callum Hell. Guys, by the way, if you are in the chat or watching the stream, you can also let us know, like, what do you think about this song? Give it a rating out of 10. Please be nice. You can also give feedback. And if you're in the chat and I'm listening to your song, definitely let me know. All right, let's have a listen. Don't know it, 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 Okay, nice. I can see the people in the chat like it as well. Like, what are we rating this song, guys? For me, right now, this is, I think, a 7 out of 10. Because I think there's some stuff that you can improve, but I'm being very picky here because I think you're already at quite a good level of music production. You have the hi-hat, and for me, that's panned to the right. And when a hi-hat is panned to the right, it's also nice when something else in the same frequency is playing a little bit to the left. And this hi-hat is also missing a bit of attack, so maybe you can put on a transient shaper, and with the transient shaper you can give the hi-hat a bit more attack. Now for your kick drum, I think your kick drum has a bit too much lower mids, like 200, 150 hertz. And I think personally, when you do these kind of drops where there's no drums at the beginning, it can be nice, but then a more punchy kick with a higher punch on top usually works a bit better. So something you could consider. And also for the last drop, like you have a big build up, you've been introducing all your elements throughout the song and you're expecting something big, and then it drops without the drums again. I'm not sure if I like that too much. I would say then the last drop should be the most energetic and then drop with all the drums. And I'm also not sure about this part here in the middle because as a DJ, when I'm playing this song and there's this big breakdown with trap beats, usually the crowd is just staring at me. Um, and yeah, I don't know. If you send me this song to play and I like it, I would cut out the last breakdown and just turn it into something else to keep the crowd more engaged. So yeah, that's something to consider. But again, I'm being very picky here because I think you're at quite a good level. So I'm trying to give you some things that you can improve on this song. People are saying 7.5 or 8. Is this for real? Yes. Just uploaded my track on Discord. Okay, man. Let's see how far we can go today and how many songs I can listen to. Okay, let's keep it going. We got Heavy Soul by Fairy T and Xander, I would say. Bro Janky followed me the other day. Nice, man. Congrats. That's cool. Bro Minimal, kind of like a dubby glitchy sound. Bro, I've never heard of it. Like, if someone can send me like an artist or a song that I can listen to after this stream, I will definitely check it out. Okay, let's listen to this song. My soul is heavy. All right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm 99% sure this vocal is by AI. What do you guys think about using AI for like vocals and other ideas? I'm not sure about it. Like I've seen people use it in very creative ways. And sometimes when I do studio sessions, you're also working with multiple people that have input. And in a way, I would say AI can be like that second person in the studio with the input. But yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like how much can you use it? Yeah, definitely an interesting song, by the way. But I'm 99% sure these vocals are AI. Yeah, I think this sounds cool, but I don't know what it is. But I'm also thinking a lot of elements in this song are AI because you can just hear that, like, when you time stretch something too much, that's what you usually hear in these AI songs. And that's why the transients are all a little bit broken. You're missing a little bit of sub bass. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm listening to a like AI song that just has some beats and a bass line underneath. Yeah, so I would say either make sure your transients are okay and your mix is a bit better, or don't use AI that much. At least not to a point where I can hear it this clearly. All right, song that was removed. Peter Christensen is making garage, speed garage. That's cool, man. I've been listening to some garage like lately, and yeah, I've been I don't know if his name is Riordan or Rordan or whatever. I saw a video where he said everyone pronounces his name wrong, but I've been liking his songs as well. I played some last week in Amsterdam as well, which was cool. Use the AI as the idea if you want, but support real small vocalists. Yeah, I guess that's also. But on the other hand, like vocalists been using us music producers for a while. Like they knew we needed them, and they were asking for crazy amounts of money. I remember one time I got sent the vocal, and they asked me if I wanted to use it, and then they said, "Well, yeah, it's 10,000 euros because we also have another guy called Chesto interested in the vocal." So they've been kind of abusing us as well. So maybe it's time for some payback. All right, let's see. We got Felwood on the beats. Let's have a listen. Okay, first thing I want to say is turn down all the channels 15 dBs because everything is clipping right now, and that will improve your song a lot, okay?
Let the speaker speak. Let the speaker speak on the beat. Shock you with your lower free. Let the speaker speak on the beat. Speaker speak on the beat. On the beat, on the beat. On the beat, on the beat. Let the speaker speak, let the speaker speak on the beat. On the
All right, nice groove, nice bass line, cool idea. I like the synths, but you need to turn down all the volumes, or maybe just let go of your limiter a bit because everything is clipping insanely. I think, and props to you, I think you did this vocal yourself. But there's a couple of things you have to do. With rap vocals, don't use a long reverb. Also take away some of the lower frequencies in your vocal and in the reverb. And then also some lower frequencies in like the lower mids of the vocal. Use some more compression on it. But I like it. I think you, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you tried to do some vocals yourself on this song, and that's really cool. You have some cool melodies. I just think the mix needs a bit of improvement, and just turning down the volume will help you with that a lot already. And then if you did that, send it to me again, and then I can give some more in-depth feedback on some smaller details. All right, let's keep it going. We got Ruben here. Speed garage is faster than garage. Yeah, I thought you said garage and speed garage. So I'm not that much into the whole speed garage hard house thing. I don't know. It feels like a lot of people are shifting towards that genre. What do you guys think is going to be like the next big genre? I think hard house is going hard right now, no pun intended, and speed garage has been making some noise, but yeah, what do you guys think? What is the next big genre? Okay, let's have a listen to Ruben Zwanenburg. I think it's a Dutch name, or maybe a Belgian name. Okay.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yo, what's up, Ruben? I can see you're in the chat and you're Dutch as well. This sounds cool, man. I'm a big fan of acid. Like, let me try. I don't know if this is connected right now. I have my 303 right here in the studio, right in front of me. So yeah, I'm a big fan of acid sounds. But your song overall is just lacking sub bass, man. You got nice drums, like nice sounds, but you just need a good sub bass, I would say. And then maybe a good second breakdown, because the second breakdown was mainly just the drums and not too much else going on. If you can get like a good breakdown that can slow down the crowd a bit before we go back to the second drop, I think that would help. But yeah, you just need a good sub bass, and I think this song is good to go. For raw minimal, some big names are like Preku and Traumer for a start, Rarish and Radu. A lot of OGs in that genre, but it's one that gets tastier as you think. Okay, we'll definitely check some of these artists out in the end after this stream. All right, let's see. We got Jonathan with Golden Hour. For my track, I'd love if you could listen to the first breakdown. Oh, wait. Somebody put a whole comment and then deleted it, I think. All right. Okay, let's have a listen to this song by Jonathan. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? Welcome to the stream as well. You've been producing for 3 weeks. Okay, that's quite good for 3 weeks, I would say. So let me think about some tips I can give you for the next song. Everything feels a little bit over-processed right now. It sounds like there's a lot of OTT on all the elements. I would say just a little bit less processing. Also, when you use up and down lifters with noise up and down lifters, they are very cool to create transitions, and you're doing a good job with it. But you have to keep in mind, those up and down lifters are background elements to let your brain know like something is coming. And right now they're a little bit loud, and combine that with a lot of reverb and a lot of processing on your sound, and it gets like a big soup of elements and nothing is really that clear. So yeah, I would say just dial down a bit on the OTT and the high boost on the equalizers if you did that. And yeah, keep in mind like the up and down lifter should be a little bit lower in volume. But for 3 weeks, this is insane, man. This is yeah, I'm impressed, man. For 3 weeks of producing, this is really good. All right, we got Major Trouble. I saw you sent like a whole text with notes on your song, but yeah, just let me have a listen and I'll see if you will write it again. Okay, I'll listen to the second half later, but I love the rolling bass line. I think your drums are nice, but in this first part, for example, this pre-drop vocal is way louder than your leads on the drop, and also fuller and more upfront in the mix. And because this vocal is so loud right before the drop is lacking a little bit of power. I would say make your break and your build up smaller, and then make sure that vocal is not louder than your lead. So either push those leads a bit more forward by using some saturation or adding some higher frequencies. And then make sure that vocal sounds a little bit more in the back right before that drop, so it's not like the vocal is taking away all the energy. And I'll have a listen to the second breakdown now. Beautiful transition, by the way, into the second break. That was really nice what you did with the filter on the bass. Okay, so in this part, put a transient shaper on your chords or a little bit of noise on those chords to make them shine a bit more and give them a little bit more attack, because I want them to really hit, and they're a little bit too soft right now.
You get me high. You get me high from the look in your eyes. Would you be mine if the feeling's right? When time, yeah, yeah, play it all night. Your body's perfect melody. Is it alright? If it's alright,
Beautiful arpeggiator in this part as well. I mean, it's a long breakdown, but the elements that you are introducing are really nice. Yeah, here it gets a little bit too long. I would say just take out 8 bars. You don't need them.
is it alright? If it's alright, you get me high from the look in your eyes. Would you be mine if the feeling's right? Be mine, 'cause you're just my type. Would you be mine? Would you come my life? Would you be mine? If it's alright, you get me high from the look in your eyes. Would you be mine if the feeling's right? Be mine, 'cause you're just my type. Would you be mine?
Okay, so for this part, what I think would work is if you have a nice ride loop underneath that drives the song forward. Also, when you start your chords really big, but then filter them down, that's literally taking away the energy, because it starts quite nice. But then you take away the energy, and you're also missing like that driving offbeat, like long 909 hi-hat together with a nice ride that gives the energy. I think if you add that, then I think you're quite good. I would also try some different kick drums. I can't really pinpoint why I don't like this kick drum. I've been thinking about it, but I think this kick drum just doesn't really work with your song. Like either it needs like a better top kick, or because it's really low, this kick drum. Maybe it's not in the right key or something. Can't really pinpoint what it is, but I would consider like trying some other kick drums. But like the idea is really nice. I love how you have like a good first drop where people can dance, emotional second breakdown, builds up to a more like melodic last drop. I think it's really good. Just trying to give you some feedback on small things that you can improve. All right, let's keep it going. Sit music. It's a super fucking long breakdown, so you can skip part of it into. Yeah, it was a long breakdown. I like that it's still bouncy, yeah. Okay. No worries, man. Love seeing you back in the stream as well, and you've been always sending some cool songs, so yeah, keep it up. And who knows, maybe James Hype will like it. Okay, let's have a listen to Sid with his song In Tune.
When I'm in tune, I can feel it in the room. I'll be diamond just
Okay, super unique flow in this one. Very bouncy, while at the same time, I don't know how to, to say it, but it has like a delayed flow to it. Couple of things. I think you need to work on your mix down. There's way too much mid lows and sub frequencies. Also, that synth has a reverb that's too long. It keeps overlapping into the other notes, making it a bit unclear. So I would say not as long on the reverb, a little bit less sub and mid bass. Also, if you do like a weird groove as in this one, make sure the drums are a little bit louder so people can actually get into the groove. Right now, it's kind of fighting with the bass and the mid lows to, yeah, for who is deciding the groove. So I would say, yeah, try to lower those mid low frequencies, put the drums a little bit higher. Here in this like pre-drop thing, I would filter away the sub frequencies, so at least the drop after is hitting a bit harder. Right now the drop is not hitting as hard because you're already giving away like all the energy from the sub bass right before it. Yeah, I hope that helps. By the way, guys, I'm curious, who is your favorite artist at the moment? Like, you can also name two, but let's say you're going to a festival, like who do you really want to see perform? And if you have a favorite producer, like who's your favorite producer? All right, let's listen to the homie Tony, I like that name, with the song Pulse. Yo, what's up, Tony? I can see you're in the stream as well. Curious to hear like how long have you been producing? I can hear you have like some cool ideas in here, but there's a lot of things that you can improve in the mix down for this idea to actually come alive. And a lot of it has to do with just volumes. I mean, to me, mixing down is 80% volumes. I know a lot of people think they need to be the best in compression, but to me, it's like all volumes. Because, for example, here in this intro, the uplifter is so loud that it's almost like the main element in your song is the uplifter. Then later on here, you're introducing a second sound, which is way louder than the first sound. And then there's a reverb on top, and that reverb is also way too loud. So I would say try to start working on, we call it gain staging, but basically the levels in audio production before you learn about anything else like EQing, compression and stuff like that. Because I think that will help you a lot. Because you have a cool idea, but just without the right mix and the right balance, it's not really coming alive the way I think it can, actually. So you're producing, I started this year. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, like I said, a lot of cool ideas, cool sounds. Just need to learn about balancing the volumes. Chris Stussy, Robbie Doherty. If we walk in less mainstream, I want to see Watchers at some point. It's funny how Chris Stussy and Robbie Doherty are now considered mainstream because like a year or three ago, they were like the super underground guys. But yeah, that's cool. They haven't left the UK yet. Well, I would say start your own party and then book them. All right. Up next, we have Yop. I think I saw you in the chat in the beginning. Yeah, you were here. Yop, let me know if you're still here. And let's have a listen to your country song, apparently.
baseline freaks who run the city. Icky, fling them filthy beats cause they uplift me. Sticky, bring them baseline freaks who run the city. Icky, fling them filthy beats cause they uplift me. Sticky, bring them baseline freaks who run the city. The city.
Man, this part is nice. I love that with the violins.
Beats cause they uplift me. Sticky, bring them baseline freaks who run the city. Icky, run the city. Bring them baseline freaks who run the city.
Okay, insane song, man. I didn't expect anything else from you, so that's cool. Couple of things. Love this violin fill in the middle. This trappy part in the second breakdown. I think if you're playing somewhere in the US and you're playing a frat party or something like Ultra, a lot of people will like it. But for most like European, Asian, Latin America gigs, those breakdowns, usually when I'm playing them, like people just stare at me. It just doesn't work for some reason, but that's preference, right? You can just debate about it. For this alarm in the second part, I think it's cool, a little bit overused. What I would say is try some weird sound effect stuff, sound design stuff on that alarm, because the alarm is nice, but what if you put some Foreman shifting on top, creating a new sound instead of it just being an alarm? I think that would take it like to the next level. But yeah, insane song, man. Super cool. Kriss, should I remove a lot of the OTT or just lower the depth? Well, yeah, I mean, OTT is a cool technique to use on your songs, but you have to like have a good feeling about how much you need it. And if you don't, just remove it. I mean, you can also boost some of the high frequencies and put a little bit of compression on top, giving you a much more natural, cleaner sound, I would say. So if you use OTT, just put it at like 5 or 10%. Danik on Tomorrowland main stage would be nice. I mean, yeah, that would be nice. By the way, guys, I'm playing Tomorrowland this year on the second weekend on the Sunday. So if you guys are there, make sure to come say hi. I'm super excited. Third year on Tomorrowland. It's insane. It's like a dream. So yeah, if anyone's there, come say hi. It would be fun. Let me see. How do I submit a song I made? You have to put it in the Discord. I can see Olivier already told you. But welcome, man. Welcome, Leon ID 2.0. Congrats on Tomorrowland Land. That's amazing. Yeah, man. I'm super excited. Like third year in a row, and Tomorrowland's always crazy. Last year was a little bit. I wouldn't say shit, but my gig was like shortened by 60 minutes because of the fire. And when I started playing, like the festival wasn't even open because they were still fixing stuff on the main stage. But the last like 45 minutes of my set was really good because they opened up the festival. But yeah, it was kind of stressful and a bit weird also. So yeah, looking forward to this year. Hopefully, please, no fire again this year. And we can hopefully have a good gig. Fingers crossed. All right, we're listening to Mares with a Parasite, and apparently this is techno.
Trying to get me outside, but I wanna ever come down from a high.
Nice. It's really good. Couple of things. I think this lead coming in the second part is a little bit too loud. You can also hear that it's, I don't know if you have a limiter on this, but you can hear that it's like pushing with a lot of other elements away. Like your kick drum is not pumping through the mix well in that part. So I think you should lower it a bit in volume, maybe a bit more sidechain on top. Other than that, yeah, the vocal got a bit repetitive after a while. I like that you changed it up by pitching it down or using some formant shifting. But yeah, just try to see if you can add some arpeggiators or little leads that so you don't need that vocal as much, so you can use it a little bit less in this song. But yeah, it's like a good song. Not much else I can say. Just a couple of little feedback points that you can work on. By the way, guys, I dropped this remix like a couple of days ago. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you do like it, you can grab a free download here on SoundCloud. And yeah, play it in your sets, enjoy it at home, listen to it at the gym, and let me know what you think. Let's see, we got Hofx with Demo. Okay, really short. It's like really short. What can I say, man? I love the bass lines. The bass lines are quite aggressive and deep, and then your drums are almost a little bit sweet. I think with some more aggressive drums, this would work better. Like a little bit of a harder clap, maybe a snare even as a clap. And then like hi-hat should like hit really hard through the mix. Your kick drum, put a little bit of distortion on it, see if it works. Use the decapitator, put the mix at 50% or something. Because the basses are cool. I just think the rest is a little bit too, I don't know, just not hitting hard enough compared to those basses. Yeah, it's a short demo. Yeah, this is the shortest demo I've ever listened to. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, this song is not here. By the way, guys, I'm always curious to hear this. What DAW are you guys using? I know a lot of people use Ableton these days, but I use Logic mainly. But I'm also a teacher, so I also understand what how Ableton works and how FL Studio works. So yeah, I'm curious to hear like what DAWs are you guys using? Yo, Boris, what's up, man? I think you should send the private link. I think right now you just send like the normal link, which should go to SoundCloud, then click share, and then it asks like, and then you can send the private link, and that one I can see. Thanks, man, for letting me know. I was already confused, like, what is Boris doing on Olivier's account? But, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, he needs to send me the private link, otherwise I can't listen. Hey, this is Sid Music. Thank you for your feedback. Pleasure, man. Always happy to help. Can see people use Ableton, FL Studio, Logic Pro. Finally, someone that uses Logic Pro. It was my link that didn't work. Ah, okay. So then you need to resend your link. Ah, and then this one is Boris's song. Finally, I got it. Okay, well, Boris is not here, but Boris, you need to work on your crossover points. I can hear like a lot of bass elements clashing. So when you have a sub bass and you take away the highs and you take away them to like, let's say 100 hertz, then your mid bass should have a cut up until 100 hertz. So they're not interfering with each other. That's what we call a crossover. So that when one cuts away, the other one opens up. I think you need to work on that. And I think that will help a lot in this mix. Also, this breakdown is really nice. Has a full bass, but then the drop doesn't have that full bass as much as the breakdown. Create a little bit more contrast between breakdown and drop. So take away some of those lower basses, maybe in the build-up or just in general, and then lower the volume. So yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm opening up Olivier's song. I'm not... Yeah, now it's working. Let me scroll back. All right, so yeah, that's what I have to say about Boris's song. Let's see, we got Olivier's song. Hope you enjoyed the track, bro. Second segment of the drops really. Ah, yeah, Mr. Mole. You're up next, man. Olivier's link was not working, so he resent it and now it's working. Let's have a listen. Very nice, man. Good quality. I love the mix down. Love the sounds. That vocal was dope. I think I made a song with the same vocal like a couple of weeks ago. I would say change the profile picture. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's really good. I don't have much to say, to be honest. Like at this point, you're just looking for like finishing touches. For example, you have those Rode-ish chords and you can put them a little bit wider in the stereo field, but just little stuff like that. Your hi-hat has a little resonance in it. It's super small, like not even worth like changing, to be honest, because this song is really good. I really like it. Love the second breakdown. Yeah, it's a splice vocal. Yeah, of course. I mean, everyone uses splice vocals a lot. So yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's hard to find vocalists, and it's, in my opinion, still better than using AI. But yeah, no, it's really good, man. Rode sound, a little bit wider, hi-hat, a little bit of resonance in it. But other than that, I don't have much to say. It's like a super good song. Sounds like you had a good teacher. Shout out to me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, really nice. By the way, guys, I have a lot of ideas lined up. If any of you are interested in hearing them, let me know in the chat. I don't know if I can start like a poll or something. I think only the Tech House Market can do it. Okay, let's keep it going. We got the Mole Guy together with Hunt, and he said still heavy work in process. Okay, well, let's have a listen.
Reaction, they won't bring me down. We go faster than the speed of sound. Heated passion when you come around. 'Cause we go faster, lift me from the ground. Staring at the days of you, baby, I need your body now. Rushing through my veins for you, nobody can stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. You got the way it's taking me. You got the way it's taking me over. You got the one to stay. You got
All right, Mr. Mole guy. Yeah, I mean, you already said it in the chat. Like, this build-up is way too long. Like, somewhere here at 45 seconds, I was expecting like the first drop, and then you can have this whole second part for like the second breakdown. But yeah, I love the drop. The idea is really nice. I love the groove and the bounce in it. It sounds like you boost a lot of 4,000 to 6,000 hertz on the vocals, on the drums, on like everything, which makes it sounds a bit harsh. Like, a lot of people think that if they do a high boost, 10,000 hertz and higher, that it sounds harsh, but usually those harsh frequencies are more around 4,000 to 6,000 hertz. So for this vocal, I don't know if this is a sample or something, but the auto-tune is too much in my opinion. Try to use Melodyne or something similar, and not too much auto-tune. Just takes away a little bit of credibility of the vocalist, I would say. And then, yeah, don't boost 4,000 to 6,000 hertz. If you want to boost the high frequencies on a vocal, make sure you boost them around 10,000 hertz and higher, maybe 12,000 hertz and higher, and then put a de-esser on top. Also on your drums, if you use a filter and it has a high Q, then you get this resonance on top, makes it sound a bit harsh as well. It's just a splice vocal, unfortunately. Oh yeah, okay, well, yeah, not much you can do. Actually, you can go into Melodyne and then put back some of those natural vibrations. I mean, it's a lot of work, but you can do it, taking away some of that auto-tune sound. But yeah, the drop is really nice, man, and with the right arrangement, right mixing, I think this could do really well. All right, track clip is nice too. I don't know if I... Oh yeah, track clip you can get the samples from and stuff. Yeah, but track clip you have to do a lot of crate digging to find good samples. I mean, I'm curious, like anyone else in this chat using track clip? I've tried to use it, but it takes a lot of time to find the right samples. And I mean, it's also cool, like crate digging through samples, but yeah, it took me quite a while to find something decent. Thank you, Chris. Good catching you here. Yeah, likewise, man. Good to see you back in the stream, and also good to hear some of your new music. Good tip on the frequencies. Yeah, no worries, man. I think one tip that would work really well for everyone is open up a frequency chart with names. So you can see, like, if your sound is missing body, what kind of frequency do we need to boost? Or if it sounds muddy, what do we take away? It sounds harsh, 4,000 to 6,000 hertz. It's lacking clarity, 3,000 to 5,000 hertz. Like, it's really good to understand those, what those different type of frequencies do and sound like, so you can improve your mixes a lot. Okay, let's see. We got body, extended mix, not mastered.
It's just you and me.
All right, nice sounds. I like the vocals. I like the drums. I think it's all cool. Your stabs need more sidechain, and your kick needs more volume. Basically, if you do those two things, your mix will improve a lot. Your kick is just missing a little bit of power, and then that stab is just interfering a bit too much. Just use a little bit of extra sidechain on it, and then I think that will help a lot. Yeah. I guess that's my feedback. I mean, it's short, but I think those two things will improve your song by a lot. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. All right, we got Mike Days. Mike, are you in the chat? Let me know. And otherwise, if you're watching this back, be in the stream next time. All right, here we go. Okay, love it. Nice sample. I mean, this is a classic. Always works. I like your sounds. I like your drums. It hits hard. I think it's really good. There's just one thing. If I play this part here and then your drop, the energy is almost the same. Use more filters in your second breakdown. Make sure there's a real resting moment. Take away some of the drums so it's like more relaxed. Because right now the energy just keeps going a bit too much, which is nice for the first breakdown, but for the second breakdown, a little bit more of a resting moment. I can see the download is on. If you're in this chat and you can put a filter on that bass in the second breakdown, I'm making my radio show tonight, and I would love to include it in the radio show, but then you have to let me know if you're here and if I can use it in my radio show. For anyone else, I'm recording my radio show after this stream, and I'm using TrackStack right now. So if you want to send me your songs that are finished and want me to play them in the radio show, you can send them to my TrackStack, and I'll type the link in the chat right now. And I'll check them out and consider them for my radio show. All right, let's keep it going. I'm going to listen to a couple more. If you're in the stream and you want me to listen to your song, let me know, because I'm only going to listen to like 2 or 3 more, and I would prefer to listen to songs from people that are in the chat. Mike, you're in the chat. I can see you now. Think you should lower the bass maybe? Well, if you lower the bass, just lower it by 1 dB. And then I mean like that electro-y bass, not your sub, because I think your sub is good. All right. Let me see. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to try to listen to a couple more. But like I said, I also need to record a radio show for tomorrow. So, yeah, let's see how far we can go. We got Braden. All right, Braden, I'm going to say one thing. Everything is clipping. Like, there's too much bass, too much volume, like too much reverb. Everything is too much. Lower your volumes first, like by a lot. Make sure there's some headroom, and then learn what an EQ is. Learn how to take away lower frequencies from a sound that's not a sound, because right now all I'm hearing is like distortion and reverb and like a big mush of things. Okay, so if you can fix that, send your song again next time, and we can talk about more in-depth feedback, but right now I think you should just lower the volumes a lot. Could you please listen to Primal? I had sent it initially. I think the second track got picked. I don't know, man. I when people send in 2 songs, I just usually pick one because I think it's unfair for like the other people that are waiting if I listen to a lot of songs. All right, let's have a listen here to Jugs with Wanna Move.
Wanna move, get low and wanna move. I know you wanna move. You said you wanna move. I know you wanna move. You wanna move, move, get low.
Okay, this one is simple. Just lower all the noises. Don't push the limiter that hard. That will help a lot. I think this is a cool song with a cool idea. Also, in this build-up, put a filter on your sound. You're giving away everything right now, and it's fighting with the vocals. So by putting a filter on your sound in the break, you're not giving away all the energy for the drop. Your vocal has more room to breathe, and that's it. I think it's quite a cool song. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's see. Okay, I can see a lot of you guys still in here. I'm going to skip this one because someone said a Spotify song. Like, there's no point in me giving feedback, I would say, if your song is already out. But if you're here in the chat and you really want me to listen to your song, Sin Hedda, then let me know. But yeah, I would say, like, your song is already out, so what's the point in me giving feedback? I'm just 6 songs below this one. Mine is like 5. Okay, guys, let's see how much we can do in the coming like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about this one. Like, very experimental drums and vibe. The bass sounds like it's 1 octave too low. There's no flow in this song. Like, it's not the bass that keeps flowing or the drums. So yeah, I would say try to put your bass a little bit up, like 1 octave. So at least it's not too deep and it starts flowing a bit more. Yeah, it's very experimental. It's always hard to say. I mean, if someone... this is row minimal, I can see. So yeah, maybe this is like the row minimal genre, but I would say, like, try at least to make your bass line sit in a place where it's flowing a bit more. So it has like a rhythm and vibe to it instead of it all being experimental. Other than that, I don't know what the theme is of this song right now. Like, what melody should I remember after listening to it? It's a little bit all over the place. I would say try to find one common theme and then repeat that a little bit. Could be a vocal, could be a melody. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Next time, gotta get here early. Yeah, yeah, true, man. I'm trying to listen to as much songs as possible, but yeah, I mean, some people were very early. And I can see others just send their songs like 10 minutes before the stream started. So, yeah. So, if you're new here or it's your first time, you should join the Tech House Market Discord. You can send in your song there. You can also send it in before the stream starts. So, that way you make sure you are on top of the list. All right, let's have a listen to this one. Fossa with Untitled Rough. This has a cool vibe to it, and the mix is done pretty well. What I would say is sometimes it's a little bit empty. Use a little bit more atmosphere, maybe add some leads here and there, because this vocal is very minimalistic and you have to work around that. But yeah, that's quite a good vibe. The mix is quite good. So yeah, add some atmosphere here and there. Try to find some lead that you can exchange for the vocal in certain parts so it doesn't get too repetitive. I guess that's it. That's all I have to say right now. I was here at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, but some people send in their songs like hours before the stream starts, sometimes even a day. So keep an eye out on the Tech House Market Discord, so you know when the next stream is starting, and just make sure you send in your songs early, because I'm literally going through the list like who sent it first to the bottom. Okay, so what I want to say is the panning is a little bit too much. Ramon heeft nog de 1, 2, 3 pillen remix voor je klaarstaan. Yo, what's up, Miguel? This is one of my friends, and he's making like an inside joke that we have in our group, in our friends group. But for this song, the panning is a little bit too much, and then this vocal in the second part is in a different key, and you can't have multiple keys in one song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up some tutorials or videos about music theory. If you do know what I'm talking about, make sure this vocal is in the same key as your chords. Let's keep listening.
Let me into your heart. Dance.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I have to, as a tip, like try to find some tutorials about music theory and make sure everything is in key. Also for your sounds, I think a lot of it sounds like stock sounds. So maybe have a look into something like Splice, or even better, get samples from like Tech House Market, so you have some more like newer sounds, because this all sounds like a little bit stock sounds. And I think, yeah, like the chords you have are cool, but if you can spice it up with some newer sounds, I think it would sound a little bit better. All right. Let me see. We got Delaro with OK and Boring, supported by Matroda and Mike Williams. Well, that's nice, man. Congrats on the support from those guys. Okay, I'm just going to stop here because I want to point out a thing. You can hear the filter on the hi-hats, and the hi-hats, they get a little bit harsh in the ear. And that's because we're using a filter, and usually the filter has a Q. And if the Q is really high, then you get this resonance on top, and you're just dragging it over all the harsh frequencies. So either lower that Q, or you just use an equalizer and make sure there's not a lot of resonance on this filter, because it gets a little bit harsh. Let's keep listening.
Okay and boring.
All right, I think you boosted a lot of high frequencies on the master, which is okay for the drop, but that vocal gets a little bit harsh here in the build-up. The drop is really nice. It's super well done. I'm trying to look for some small details because I can hear you know how to produce music. For example, this plug that is coming here in this part, it has probably the reverb from the synthesizer itself on it, and then you put processing on the plug, which means you're also processing the reverb, which makes the reverb sound not as good as it could be. If you're taking out off the frequency, the reverb in Serum or whatever synth you used, and then put a separate reverb on the plug with a send return channel, you have more control and you're not also processing the reverb while processing the sound, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, look up a tutorial online on send return channels and how you can improve your reverbs. But again, I'm looking for like super small details because I can hear you clearly know how to produce. Okay, this lead that's coming in here is a little bit loud in my opinion. Yeah, true, man. You can also put a reverb on the send return channel. The only problem is if you then on your Ableton or Logic or FL Studio channel put saturation and like high boost and stuff, then you're also boosting and saturating the reverb, and that gives this like shitty reverb sound that I'm hearing in this song.
Rather be messed up than okay and boring.
Yeah, great song, man. And I can also see why these guys would support it. So yeah, I think it's really good. I also like it. I just think like you're boosting a bit too much of the high frequencies, and you need to work on your reverbs if you really want to take this song like 2-3% to the next level. All right, I'm listening to 2 more songs. Let's see, we got Lobby with his song Islander version 3. I do all that inside Serum 2 a lot now, as you can split FX and bus. I get a little geeky with Serum 2. No, yeah, for sure, you can make buses within Serum 2, but then if you want to, let's say, put Saturn from FabFilter on your sound, then you're still like saturating the reverb. I volunteer as a tribute.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now.
Okay, cool song. I like the sounds. I like the melodies. I think it's quite good. Couple of things. You have a little bit too much mid-lows, which you can just fix on the master. It's easy. But also, I think you should work a little bit more on your stereo image. You have a lot of sounds being, but it would be nice if some of them are wide, some of them are in the middle. Just play around a bit more with that. I think that could improve it a bit, and then a little bit less mid-lows. What is weird to me is that you have a clear theme on the first drop, but then on the second drop it's totally different. Like I'm missing that same melody, and I was a little bit surprised. I think it would be better if you just repeat the same melody, but maybe with some different sounds, or no drums instead of with drums on the first drop. But yeah, cool song, cool idea, good sounds, good melodies. A couple of things you can improve, I think. All right, we got my boy SNRS. left to right. Let's have a listen. Okay, right here I can hear it's clipping a bit too much on the master probably.
This ain't no slow jam, so keep pumping it up.
Yeah, I love this. Good quality. I didn't expect anything else from you, obviously. Here, I would expected some melody or something instead of those vocal chops. For me, to keep it interesting, something needs to happen here. And the vocal chops themselves are not enough. But yeah, quality song, man. Really good. Let's have a listen to the last drop, and then we'll keep going.
Left to right, left to right. Left to right, left to right, hip.
Yeah, great use of reverb here in the second breakdown. That's really nice.
This ain't no slow jam, so you better keep up. This ain't no slow jam, so keep pumping it up.
Yeah, same for the second drop. Like, I would expect some sort of melody, just as a final touch. But it's really good. Yeah, really, really good. All right, Sid music. I think I already listened to some Sid music song before. So, yeah, let's have a listen to this one. I can also hear a lot of clipping going on here. Like, lower the volumes a bit. Your vocal is a little bit loud and has a lot of reverb and delays, but it's, yeah, a little bit loud. Yeah, and then here on the drop, you can hear the clipping a lot. Like, the bass is like fighting against the limiter. Your kick is not pushing through anymore. The noise is like really loud. So I think your idea is good, but you just need to lower your volumes, work a bit on the mix, and then maybe let someone else master the song for you, because mastering is quite difficult. Yeah. All right, guys. Two more. That's all I'm going to listen to. Then I'm going to call it a day. Let's have a listen. Okay, it's quite good, but you also need to watch a tutorial, I think, on music theory, because I can hear key changes, vocals not being in key.
Felt like home. I've wandered forever, chasing the icon.
Okay, your kick's a little bit loud. A lot of elements are not in key. If you fix that, you got a good song. Simple as that. All right, we got Upper Man. Moving Baby. Let's have a listen. Also, a little bit too much clipping going on here. Like, lower this limiter a little bit.
Keep it moving, baby, don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving, baby,
Nice. I like those leads. What would be nice is if one of them is the middle, and then because they're doing like an A/B, right? It's like question answer or variations. One is in the middle of the stereo field, and the second is a little bit wider. But yeah, nice idea. Yo, Delaro, last time I did the stream, I think we went for like 2.5 hours. And I would love to help like everyone and listen to all the songs, because it also makes me happy, like helping other producers. I remember when I started, there were like no tutorials online, and it was really hard to get into music production, and people kept their secrets and stuff. So yeah, I always love to help where possible, but I really have to record this radio show as well tonight. So I'm a little bit stuck on time. That's yeah, that's why I can't keep going for like 2.5 hours. Yeah, nice, man. I like the idea. Just a little bit too much push into the limiter on your master, I think, and then try to play around with the stereo field. You have the laser, the two leads, like put some wide, put some in the middle. I think that would really help. Okay, guys, since you've been really active in this stream, I'm going to listen to your songs for the people that have been here the whole time. Let's have a listen to Avicii Silhouettes, one of my favorites. Okay. You better not disappoint now, because this is one of my favorite songs. All right, risers, uplifters, downlifters, crashes, all the other effects are there as a background element. Right now, they are the loudest element in your mix. Lower them in volume. They should just be, they should tickle your brain, but not take over the song. You see right here, the downlifter is louder than the actual sound itself.
Press play, fast forward, non-stop. We have a beaten path before us. It was all there in plain sight. Come on, people, we have all seen the signs, so we will never get back to the old school, to the old grounds. It's all about the new ground. You're all about it. We come a long way since that day. Yo, we will never look back at the faded silhouette. We've come a long way since that day. Yo, we will never look back at the faded silhouette. We come a long way since that day. Yo, we will never look back.
Really nice, man. Love what you did with it. Put like a more modern twist on it. Kick drum, little bit more punch. Hi-hats could have a little bit more volume. And then, yeah, in general, like your whole song could use a little bit more high frequencies, like a 2 dB boost in the air frequency band. But yeah, really nice, man. Congrats. It's not easy to remix a legend like Avicii and do something cool with it, I would say. All right, let's see. We got Funk Dealer. He was in the chat the whole time. And then we got Fat Supply. I'm listening to these two because you guys been active like this whole stream. And yeah, just as an appreciation, I'm going to have a listen.
Ascend, elevate, go me, lost myself.
Stay focused.
Ascend. Ascend.
send. Feels like
Cool idea, man. Your name is Fong Dealer, so I guess you're a big Danik fan, and you also said you wanted to see him at Tomorrowland, and I can hear that in your sound, which is cool, because this is kind of a forgotten type of dance music, I would say. So I think it's nice that you're doing this, and just in your own lane instead of just following the trends like most people do. Your sub bass should have a little bit more volume, and your kick a little bit less. I guess that would make it a bit better, but yeah, it's a cool song, man. I really like it. I don't have that much to say otherwise. Just lower your kick a little bit and sub bass a little bit louder. But yeah, cool song, really nice. I dig it. Yo, what's up, Casey? You're just tuning in at the final song, just in time to, I guess you guys know each other, to hear Fat Supply's song. And yeah, this is also the last one, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, follow Tech House Market. If you want to follow me, I would appreciate it as well. Also, I just dropped a new song 4 days ago, Joshua Out of My Mind remix. So go check that out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I would highly appreciate it. And yeah, just going to listen to this final song. Okay, lower the tail on your sub bass. It goes a little bit too long and it's overlapping in notes almost. Would be nicer if the sub bass also a little bit more plucky. So maybe take away the sustain with a slightly longer decay and not as long on the release. Also here, like the riser uplifter is really loud. Okay, and here the vocal gets a little bit loud as well and has some resonance on it. So try to find that resonance and take it away, or just put Soot on it and let Soot do its thing. By the way, I love this original song. Like this vocals, it's a little bit naughty. I don't know if you can still make songs like this in 2026, but I love it that you remix this. Okay, here in this break, lower the sub bass like by a lot, and you need to fix the sub bass in this song. I think that would help resonance on the vocal a little bit. But this is pre-drop, like damn, if I'm playing this live, I can see this pop off. Yeah, perfect variation for that last drop. Yeah, I would say just fix the sub bass, and here in the break a little bit less sub bass, so the vocal is more like the point of attention instead of like being overwhelmed by a lot of sub bass. Yeah. All right, guys. This is it for today. I tried my best to listen to a lot of songs, but yeah, like I said, I have to record a radio show. If you're still here, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope we can do this. Chris, I ripped Bump while opening for Oddmob a few months ago. Man, that's insane. Nice, thank you, man. That's a classic. Like a lot of people listen to it on Spotify, but not a lot of DJs play it, and I think it works better live than it works on Spotify. So yeah, appreciate that. And yeah, guys, if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment. Really helps. Follow me on Instagram if you want. And yeah, hope to see you guys soon in a new feedback.